Hey there guys, I'm back to another pickups video. I have not done one of these in a very long time, but I'm back doing another one because recently, with the announcement of Archie no longer publishing Sonic Comics, I have gone out of my way and tried to track down every single issue I am missing. It is now a mission of mine to now try and complete the Sonic the Hedgehog comic book series by Archie. Whether or not IDW decide to go and continue where Archie left off, I really don't care. But yeah, I'm basically trying to get most of the Sonic comics, pretty much just have like a complete collection in some way, shape, or form. Like, I'm not trying to get every single issue, but I'm trying to get every single issue in one way or another, because Archie has re-released issues within trade paperbacks and stuff like that. So yeah. It all started about a week ago, actually, on Sunday, the day after I uploaded my Sonic Comics Thoughts video, and I went down to a comic book store that I thought that they would have them, but I just didn't see any of them there. And then I went to another comic book store, and I knew that they would have Sonic comics, and I knew exactly where because I've been in that store before, and I saw them, but I didn't buy any of them at the time because I wasn't a huge Sonic collector in terms of like the comic books. The last Sonic comic book I bought was at New York Comic Con, and it was the Sonic and Mega Man Worlds Unite trade paperback. And the reason I bought it was because it was $10, and I knew I wanted to go and read the story about it. So yeah, but I didn't buy that last week. Obviously, I went to the comic book store and they had some older issues. So let me just go and show you what I mean by that. They had Sonic the Hedgehog 62. They had Sonic the Hedgehog 133. 145. And then they had some of the newer issues, such as Sonic 269, 272, and then back to some older issues. They had the Super Special Battle Royale, Super Special number 7, and then some other ones like the Sonic and Knuckles game adaptation sort of thing. The Sonic Universe World Unite Part 9 out of 12, and the reason I bought this and why I'm not getting the trade paperback version is because the third volume got canceled. They only released the World Unite stuff in 2 volumes. This is volume 1 and then volume 2. This one was supposed to be part of the third volume, but obviously that got canceled, so now I need to go and hunt down the single issues, and I already have one of them. And then they also had this Sonic Worlds Unite Battles 1. I don't think I need this in my collection, but it's nice to have. So I got those. I think I paid like $30 each or something like that. So not bad, all things considered. And then since I came into some money because I was selling stuff on eBay, I would use that eBay money and immediately try to, buy some Sonic comics. So I saw this one seller who had Sonic 280 and 281, and I bought those, but I also bought 2 other Sonic comics from him because they were pretty old issues and he was selling them for a reasonable amount. Sonic 142, and then Sonic the Hedgehog 128. So yeah, I bought those on eBay. I think I bought them for around $3 each as well, along with shipping, which was like $4, so not bad. And then I went back to that same comic book store from my first little haul that I had because I got some more money, and I decided to go and buy the rest of the issues that they had there that I wanted. So the first one here is the Tails issue number 1. This was part of a 3-part mini-series, so I decided to go and get that. Sonic the Hedgehog 34, Sonic the Hedgehog 42, Sonic the Hedgehog 43, Sonic the Hedgehog 53, Sonic the Hedgehog 63, and all of these issues I actually don't really need, but it's nice to have as like a collector's item, I guess. Sonic the Hedgehog 90, Sonic the Hedgehog Triple Trouble Game Gear adaptation, and then I got 2 more Sonic Super Special issues number 8, and then Sonic Super Special number 14. So I bought those again. I believe I paid $30 again because I believe that was 10 issues, so not bad. And then I had to go and track down this issue for a while. I probably should have bought this a little bit ago because I saw one lot on eBay that had the Sonic Mega Drive and Sonic Mega Drive Next Level issues with them, but I did not pull the trigger and I was too late and someone else already did it. So I had to go and find the very last issue of the Sonic the Hedgehog series, Sonic the Hedgehog 290. This is the non-variant cover, and yeah, I paid $7 for this. This is probably the most I've ever spent on a single issue. I've never ever spent more than $3 to $4 per issue. So spending $7 on this is a little pricey, obviously, you know, but considering that it was free shipping as well, I probably paid $4 and then he had to go and pay $3 shipping to go and ship this over, so I don't think I got that bad of a deal, honestly. So the very last issue of Sonic the Hedgehog I own, and I don't have to worry about tracking that one down now. And then I was eBay browsing again, and this guy had some of the later issues again, and he also had some other issues that I was also interested. So let me just go and show you some of the later issues. So he has Sonic the Hedgehog 289. This one is the high flying variant. So this is not the main cover, but the main cover has like Metal Sonic or whatever, Sonic Metal. I forget his name, but yeah, it was a different cover. That one I think looks a lot better, but you know, still having the issue is still good by me. Like I don't care if it's a variant or not. So, and then I got Sonic the Hedgehog 288. And then from that same seller, he had a couple of other issues that I was interested in. He had the Sonic the Hedgehog Free Comic Book Day. I think this was 2013. I forget exactly which year this is. It might be a little bit later, maybe like 2015 or something like that. Anyways, the Worlds Collide Prelude. And then a couple of other Sonic the Hedgehog issues that I did not own yet. The Sonic the Hedgehog 286. This is a variant cover. And then Sonic the Hedgehog 277, another variant cover. And then when I was basically looking up videos on like how to like keep comic books in shape and stuff like that, I watched this one guy who was talking about trade paperbacks, which if you are not aware, trade paperbacks are pretty much like books like this, like the one I showed you earlier. This one is a Sonic the Hedgehog and Mega Man Worlds Unite. It pretty much, a trade paperback is a bunch of issues compiled into a kind of graphic novel style kind of book. So I was notified about this website called In Stock Trade, and In Stock Trade pretty much has a bunch of trade paperbacks, and they sell them at a discounted price. They're not heavily discounted, but you'll save like a couple of dollars here and there. So I decided to go and pull the trigger on some of them. They don't have every single trade paperback. They only have much more of the recent ones. So these are the ones that I bought. I got the Sonic the Hedgehog Archives Volume 24 and Volume 23. I stopped collecting these around volume 15, so I still need to go and get a lot more. But these are pretty much the same. These are trades, it's just that they're in much smaller format, I guess. So these are still considered as trades. And then I got the second part to the Sonic and Mega Man Worlds Unite sort of story. So now I have the second book, and the third book, it was teased in the back here, but it never came to be. So that is why that Mega Man, or that Sonic Universe issue that I showed earlier, is why I needed it. Archie Comics, later on within their, I guess, lifespan, when they were making Sonic comics, they decided to go and make trade paperbacks of their recent issues. So this is volume 4, and this is Control. This one has issues, what's it called, 264 or something like that. It says 267. Let me go and check real quick. Alright, so it ends at 267 and it starts at 264, so I was right. I actually accidentally bought some issues from this trade paperback in my next little haul that I'll show you in a little bit. But yeah, I got this graphic novel, and then 2 more here I got from the Sonic Sagas series. Sonic Sagas Volume 6. I put it in a little bag because why not? Because I had them just like laying around, and I decided to go and use them on these 2 issues. And last one from the In Stock Trade website, Sonic Saga Series Volume 5. Okay, so remember that first little haul when I said I went to one comic book store and they didn't have anything, so I went to the second one and I knew that they had stuff? Well, I went back to the first one and it turns out that they actually did have Sonic Comics there, and I just didn't look in the right spot. So these first 2 issues actually come from this graphic novel. I accidentally bought these 2 not knowing that I did not need them. So the first one here is Sonic 265. I should have known because on top here it says Control, and I probably should have known something, but I did not. And then this one is Sonic 267. I don't mind buying this variant because this one was drawn by, I believe, Jennifer Hernandez. She put her last name there, and I love her work in terms of how the way she draws Sonic and everything. So, and then I obviously got some other issues here. So, first up, another cover drawn by Jennifer Hernandez, 270. And then I got 275. This one is a cover variant. I was hoping that they had the original, but this one, they only had this one. So I was like, whatever, you know, I'll just pick it up because it is a variant. And if I do happen to go and find the original, I could just go and sell that one and then, you know, keep the original if I do decide to go and do that. Sonic the Hedgehog 278. Sonic the Hedgehog 279. Sonic the Hedgehog 280. And then I have some Sonic Universe here. One of them is a actual cover, the other 2 are variants. I got Sonic Universe 88, Sonic Universe 89, and then I got Sonic Universe 90. I honestly like the variants better because it's sort of like and Knuckles, you know, and Knuckles variant, so I think that is pretty cool. So yeah, that is pretty much everything I picked up over these past couple of weeks in terms of Sonic the Hedgehog comics. I have not gone on a buying spree like this in a very, very long time. So yeah, I probably won't be buying Sonic comics for a while now just because New York Comic Con is probably going to come up soon, and I probably want to save money up for that. And then whatever stuff I need, I'll probably buy there or other comic book stores within my area. So yeah, that is it for this pickups video. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys have not already, you can subscribe. I put new videos up every single Saturday. Want to follow me on social media, Facebook and Twitter, you can do that as well. And I think that's about it. Thank you guys for watching this video again. If you guys want to see more Sonic comic stuff by me, you can leave that in the comment section below. And yeah, that is about it. Thank you guys for watching this video again. I'll see you guys next time with more videos. Game on, gamers.